Welcome back to the Bobby King Iraqi Dinar news channel. I'm your host, Bobby King, and today we've got some powerful updates out of Iraq that are exactly the kind of moves we've been waiting for. If you're invested in the Iraqi stock exchange or watching the Iraqi Dinar, this is big news you won't want to miss. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and support the channel. It helps me bring you the latest, most important updates on Iraq's financial progress. In a stunning turn of events that's generating quiet but growing buzz among global investors, Iraq has taken a bold and strategic step that could drastically reshape its economic trajectory. On the surface, it may seem like a bureaucratic upgrade, the activation of the Transports Internationaux Routiers system. But to those paying attention, especially those invested in the Iraqi stock exchange or holding the Iraqi dinar, this isn't just a policy tweak. It's the shot in the arm Iraq's struggling economy desperately needed. And yes, it's potentially a game-changer. The shock. Iraq actually did it for years. Iraq has talked about modernization, regional cooperation, and trade facilitation. But as seasoned watchers of the region know, Iraq's follow-through has often been bogged down by corruption, politics, or security issues. So when the International Road Transport Union, IRU, officially confirmed that Iraq has activated the TIR system, a sophisticated international customs and transport protocol, the reaction from the global trade community was a mixture of surprise and cautious optimism. TIR isn't just another acronym. It's a 70-country system backed by the United Nations, designed to streamline and secure the movement of goods across borders. Under this system, cargo moves through countries with minimal delays at customs checkpoints thanks to standardized procedures and reduced paperwork. It's a trusted, globally recognized infrastructure that connects markets efficiently and securely. And now Iraq is plugged into it. The hope. An economic door just swung wide open. So what does this mean for Iraq, and why should stockholders or dinar investors care? This move paves the way for faster, safer, and more cost-effective transport of goods across Iraq's borders. That means a direct boost to trade volume and reliability. More goods coming in and out translates to stronger commercial activity, especially in a country strategically located between major markets like Turkey, Iran, the Gulf states, and Europe. For Iraqi businesses, especially those listed on the Iraqi Stock Exchange, the benefits are immediate. Sectors like logistics, retail, manufacturing, and agriculture stand to gain as supply chains become more predictable and costs drop. Companies that have struggled with delays or inconsistent trade routes will now be able to operate with a level of confidence and speed they've never had before. And then there's the Iraqi dinar. Strengthening the dinar. Small step, big ripple. A currency doesn't strengthen on sentiment alone. It needs concrete economic indicators to back it up. Streamlining trade means Iraq's import-export balance could start stabilizing. That directly impacts foreign exchange flows. More goods moving across borders means more currencies flowing into Iraq, and with a well-regulated transport system, confidence in Iraq's ability to manage and secure that flow increases. This level of transparency and structure also appeals to international investors, many of whom have been wary of Iraqi markets due to the risk profile. TIR activation, coupled with recent government efforts to curb corruption and stabilize financial institutions, sends a strong signal. Iraq is serious about modernizing and becoming a credible player in global trade. Why this matters now? The timing of this move couldn't be more critical. With global trade still recovering from disruptions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, and with ongoing instability in other parts of the region, Iraq has an opening, a narrow but real opportunity, to position itself as a key trade corridor between East and West. Recent improvements in security, particularly along major highway corridors, have laid the groundwork. The government's support of infrastructure projects and border upgrades over the past year seems to have paid off. The TIR system would have been meaningless without the physical capacity to support it. But now, with roads improving and partnerships with neighboring countries strengthening, Iraq has the chance to turn a corner. For investors, the message is clear. If you're already invested in Iraq, whether through ISX-listed companies or by holding the dinar, this development should make you sit up straighter. The foundations of a more stable, growth-oriented economy are being laid. Slowly, perhaps, but undeniably. We've heard a lot of talk out of Baghdad over the years. But this is different. This is action. It's not flashy. It's not headline-grabbing in Western media. but it's deeply important. It shows planning, cooperation with international institutions, and, most importantly, a long-term vision for integrating Iraq into the global economy. This is the kind of real-world step that makes the difference between hope and hype. Final word. Don't miss the signals to the casual observer. This news might pass by unnoticed. But for those with a stake in Iraq's future, emotionally, financially, or politically, this is the moment to pay attention. Iraq is moving, however cautiously, toward economic normalization and modernization. The road ahead is still long, and challenges remain. But today, Iraq activated a system that links it to the world. And in a region where connectivity is everything, that could make all the difference. The shock? Iraq actually did it. The hope? This might be just the beginning. In the end, I want to ask all my friends watching to stay positive and be patient, because patience is the key to success. Please subscribe to my channel and support me. Wishing you all a wonderful day.